Hey, what's up? Gotta clear my throat. What's up, y'all? It is me, your girl Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
yes, baby. So you have tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast on another lovely tapping evening. We're gonna tap into some things. We had to put some more things in our bag, but we all right, we good. So today is the tap in. At the end of this episode, we will have a final exam with Doc. And I encourage you to participate. I do. You can beat me, knock me off my pedestal, because you can never knock me off my throne, but you can knock me off my little pedestal, because so far the girl is the champ. So somebody got to come do it. I've been doing it long enough. I have. All right. Big shout out to Miss Rebecca Marcus, my mother-in-law, who is not technically my mother-in-law. I'm not married to any of her sons. How? I don't even date any of her sons, but I love this lady to death. I love her to pieces. So, yeah, big shout out to her. Um, Join the conversation. Why don't you? You can drop a comment. You can call in or text. The number is 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. You can call in. Just know you'll be live on air. That you should know. Okay, Doc in the building, but that you should know you will be live on air. Everybody will hear whatever you say. So if you bring the shenanigans, just know, yeah, you on your own. I can't save you. Um, yeah. Or you can ask me to drop the link. That's a big mic though. That's a huge, huge mic. Yeah, that's huge. But anyway, Doc said our audio and visual is good. We need these little checkpoints to get us through to the next section of whatever it is we have to do. Um, but what else I gotta say? I got some other things to say. If you would like to contact us for any reason, advertisement, sponsorships, you just want to say hi, you got some gab for me so I can put it out on these streets, um, whatever, hit us up. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. I do check my emails daily, so don't think you'll be sitting on hold. You will not. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. We need them. We need them. You know, keep us going over here. Keep us motivated. Um, Check out our website, ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty now. I'm going to play this really quickly and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me get where I need to be at, baby. Hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. I'll be right back. Hi, my ambitious ones. I'm so excited to talk to you about Transcending Sound and their amazing aromatherapy product line. It's like you get a lot for your buck with them. With each candle or wax melt scent, it comes with a playlist. That's crazy, right? Each playlist is based in hip hop, R&B, and or jazz. One of my favorites is called Fly Love Song. I burn it on a regular. It's a grown and mature scent with a 4-hour and some change playlist to go along with it. Now, the smell. You get touches of jasmine, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I highly recommend. So if you're big on aromatherapy like I am and you love hip hop, R&B, and jazz, this is where you need to be. So make sure you use our discount code ambitiously15 to receive 15% off of your purchase at checkout. It's a vibe. Catch that vibe. Little aromatherapy and some good music to go along with it. You can't lose. AU Big Purr. AU Big Purr. Anyway, I'm about to bring my partner in good, because I said I wasn't going to use partner in crime anymore. I don't like that. My partner in good things up in the building real quick, and let's see what's up with him. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hi, Doc, honey.
Hey, Kat, how you doing? Hey, you big purr in the building.
Hey, you big purr. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm in my feng shui state of mind and being right now. So, I've been, just thinking about like what I'm gonna do in here. The switch up. It's a big switch up, but it's a good one. It's needed.
Yeah, things moving around, getting the flow, getting the energy,
Mm,
chakras, your centers, and all that stuff, right?
you feel me?
Okay,
So
okay. Did
that's what my mind has been on. I think I'm going to start. Um, I'm hoping this Thursday, but not if not this Thursday. Um, Next Thursday, because it has to be a day when I'm absolutely needed on air.
Yeah, it makes sense. You gotta find that time to do the things you want to do.
You know, and then it's so much to get done. So, but yeah, I'm thinking that's how it's looking. You feel me? It's good again though. It's an energy already just because the thought of the feng shui.
All right, so it's circulating through your body. You just feel the
Yeah.
energy space in the room, and you can control it, manipulate it, and put it how you want it, so you can just be your
Right.
best, blossom to the biggest AU big per you could ever be.
Hey, you big purr. It's the chi for me. It's the chi for me. Um. Anyway, so it's the tap in.
The tap in,
Yeah, and then after that, we got the final exam.
the final exam.
I'm nervous about that as usual. I'm always nervous
I
about
think a good one. I think I picked a good one.
that. I'm nervous about this one.
You said you got a change, right? You said somebody said, hey, they was on site. They was gonna spin the block.
Yeah, well, we gonna see.
Okay.
He brought it down. He been talking trash since last Tuesday.
That's good. Hey, talk trash.
I said somebody can do it. I can't win them all. Listen, I can't win them all. Somebody has to come do it, and it just can't only be me. I mean, I am the champ still. You gotta knock me off. You got a long ways to go, Jack. I just want you to know it. But I like a little friendly competition. Yeah. Hey, you big pie. Little friendly competition. Never hurt nobody.
It hurt J. Cole.
Well, that's because he waved his white flag.
Look, he couldn't sleep, but that's not the point.
It was heavy on his mind. He just couldn't, poor little J. Cole. And little Caligula. Him too. Him too.
I'm going to say while you get ready to pull whatever out the bag, Kendrick is on the clock, though. Kendrick is on the clock.
I think, it's still space for dudes, but I think right now, and Kendrick is in his element, you feel me? And whatever they did, I don't know what it is that they did per se, other than some little bullcrap said on a little song or whatever. It got to be bigger than that. And he feeling himself right now. And I haven't heard anything yet that tells me that I should feel like, oh, they want. I don't feel like that. I feel like Kendrick said what he said, and that's what it is.
I want it to happen. I want it to come out the window because I want to finish out round one. Then I want round two.
Right.
And then hopefully to round three, at least minimum.
We gonna see. So I already plucked out the bag. I don't know why I feel like this, but I don't know. We gonna bring him up anyway. I feel like we might have talked about him before, but
okay.
I maybe forgot to pluck him back out the bag because I was feeling like that earlier when I was putting it together. But Cool G Rap. Did we talk?
I'm good. Sorry.
I was gonna say, did we talk about him before?
I know he has came up in conversations that we've had about rap,
Right.
and about other stuff too, other than just rap. But no, Cool G Rap, one of the originators of a very interesting style, very much a quote unquote gangster rapper, or
Right.
I always feel kind of weird all the time saying gangster rap when I'm referring to East Coast rappers too. Because I don't want to say he's a hood rapper, but was he a fly rapper? But it's a hustler rap. I think hustler rap fits New York style East Coast rap better than gangster rap does.
Yeah. I think when it comes to styles of rap, it's always a contention. Like even when I'm setting up to do like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a method to it. And when you go and you sit down and you're like, all right, I need to think of who we didn't talk about or whatever, it's always categorized in my research as East Coast and not gangster. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think they really associate gangster with like West Coast.
Yeah, and that's
like,
how it works in my mind too. That's why I'm like, I want to say gangster rap, but no, I associate gangster rap with the West Coast side of it. And I'm like, the best word I would describe for East Coast rappers, specifically like Coogee rap, would be more like hustler rap.
Right, right. And then of course, but down south, easily associated with trap. So you see what I'm saying? It just, I guess it's all on in the eye of the beholder. You
I
feel me? Like
do that. But
you,
yeah,
you
Coogee
take
rap
it for
has
what
a
it was.
very interesting style, awesome alliteration. I mean, he was basically one of the forefathers of that very brash style. Like I would say, if I wanted to draw a line, like if it was a family tree branch, I would connect more recent, like MOP, to
Right,
Coogee rap. A
right.
lot.
Yeah, they do give you a certain kind of style, and if I'm going to say it's a style, I would put them in that category because it is a very hard line
Hmm.
when talking about, because it is gangster, but I guess you gotta call a hustler because you always associate gangster with the West Coast, but it is gangster, and if I'm gonna give it up, yeah, on the type of style, and especially the type of styles that I like. I love it. MOP. I love a Coogee rap. Now he got some stuff with him. Oh, here we go. I'm about to talk some my business. Let's just say
That's it.
I'm a I'm gonna keep it easy. I ain't gonna go too far in his business. All I'm gonna just say is read the book, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. If you know, then you know.
The
Um,
Money Book by the not him author,
by the
the
baby
lady.
mama, you
Okay,
feel me?
okay.
Whom okay, I could say this part, whom many of you know as Superhead, or
Yeah,
some of you might know her as Corinne Stephens. It depends on how you were introduced to her. That's how you know
that is
her.
true. That is true.
But just read the book. So it's some crazy stuff in there, and which was the first book. It was some crazy stuff in there. I would just say read it and form your own opinion. But as far as rap is concerned, that's my guy.
Okay.
I love me some Cool G rap. You feel me? Um, and that's that. That's my guy though.
Yeah. I mean, I was never a huge Coogee rap fan. I've heard his music, I've listened to his music, but it didn't fall at that time, I would say. At that time, it didn't fall into the actual music I was listening to. It kind of
Right,
was, I was more into the more lyrical people back at that point in time and less
right,
looking at storytelling.
right,
Um, so it changed, but no, he has my respect because he has a very significant style, very different style. Even with talking the way he rapped with the lips, I
right,
mean, it stood out to me, and I'm like, no. When I heard his voice, I knew who it was, but
right,
I wasn't. It wasn't in my rotation or something that I'm like, oh, let me
right.
listen to this. But if somebody was playing
Something.
it, I'm like, oh, this song is dope. Who's it? All right, yeah, all right, cool. I know what it is, and
Right.
that's what I was.
Okay. All right. And you know, I'm where I'm at, so
Yeah, you get a little.
certain things, certain things that you was going to listen to if you was, outside. Um, and I was definitely outside. But next
Definitely
on our baggy gifts that we get every Tuesday night, Digital Underground. This bag is weird. I don't know what's coming out of here.
lady first.
Um, I mean, they had some joints that I don't think that typical people would know about, but everybody know about the Humpty Dance.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody know about the Humpty Dance, and if you really know, then you know that's part of how Tupac came on his journey
Hmm.
to being his Tupacness. Um, and man, they were some fun times. Now that I think about like when that dance was out, like we
Yes,
was
yeah.
having a good old time. You know,
So I believe he probably was like a Humpty Dance master.
who wasn't doing the Humpty Hump?
Everybody was until you sound like your leg was broken.
And
But
They also one of them first rap groups to ever get like a movie.
All around the world, the same song.
You feel me? A movie slot, because it wasn't just the song; it was them in the movie. Around. They had a record off of that movie. Like, it was a different kind of business. So I like how they tried to change the game. I don't know if they necessarily did it, but they opened up a blueprint.
Yes, I would agree. So
You
with
know?
me, I was gonna say with me, Digital Underground, I actually have, well, I can't find it, but I had the CD Sex Packets. That was like my joint because they were eclectic enough because they're from, Bay Area, California. Their
Right,
vibe was completely different. They got a lot of different, mixtures the way they do music. Even to this day, the people from the Bay Area have a different way of doing music. They had the heavy funk sound, like with George Clinton. But that's kind of heavy on the West Coast. But they had that funk sound. But then Shock G, RP to him, um, they just made interesting songs between
right.
Get You Back, the Humpty Dance, Sex Packet, All Around the World, which was
Mm-hmm.
the thing that popped up in my head. Even being on Tupac's I Get Around. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that vibe that they had. I remember arguments about is Humpty Hump a real person? And most people like I used to get so mad, like, no, that is Shock G. You mean to tell
Oh.
me the nose and the glasses really fooled you? And there are some people that swore that Humpty Hump was like the member that just didn't come around. I'm like, he's doing like who's the silent comedian from the old back in the day, black and white pictures? Charlie
Oh,
Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, that's what he was doing, a character of
Yeah.
exactly like that. And some
I
people really
do remember that argument though. Like, that was a heavy argument. I don't care where you was from. That was
that used to blow my mind that people really thought this.
that was a heavy argument. No matter where you came from, like, is that or is that not? Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Chris, what's up, Chris? All around the world, same song he said. And then Chris also said use live instruments. Yes, for facts. Did that. Did
Yeah,
that.
if you want to put it truthfully, they were just as much as the Roots are a hip hop band, they were a West Coast hip hop band because they
They
had.
were.
I mean,
They were.
Shock G was a musician,
Right.
so he can play, produce, all that good stuff, and their
Right.
music was extremely different, extremely cool. I mean, it was just out there, and I would almost go to say it was just slightly ahead of its time a little bit.
Right. Right. Yeah. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. So I went back into the bag, right?
Okay.
So we had no time. We good on time. So we got maybe like one more good pluck out the bag before we get to our loving on our peoples. Big shout out to Chris for coming through, showing some love. Oh snap. Okay. I mean, what you say? He said, I think that was a role to George Clinton's character.
Oh,
So yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. The Funky
Okay.
Valley. Yeah.
I could go with that one. Now, since we been going in the bag, we've been going in the bag for a minute now. But I got a little spicy, and so I mixed the music with movies
Mm-hmm.
just to keep it spicy. And we got to a movie on our last plot, and I'm not sure if many people have seen this movie, but if you haven't, I don't want to say I recommend it. I'm just going to tell you it's deep. It's deeper than you think. And this movie is called Eyes Wide Shut. Have you seen it?
Yes. So,
Okay.
who's the actor? Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it tell you a lot about what's a lot of life.
I can draw. Look, what you say, connect the dots. That
Yeah.
movie might have been a movie. That movie might have been a movie. But I can connect the dots to certain things that's happening in the world right now about that set of people and the things they potentially could do.
Right. I'm just gonna say we seeing a lot of it in this space and time that we live in it. And if you've never seen it, then you and if your mind is elite enough to think on that level that I would recommend watching that movie. You feel me? It's not for everybody. Some people gonna get bored. Some people gonna be freaked out, like, oh my god, this is really it. It's gonna give you some of everything. So you have to have a certain mental capacity. I'll say that because it's really in real life happening. My ninja.
Yes. I mean, I always wondered, like, and this is connected to the movie, but it's like, who really came up with a masquerade ball like that? Why was that the thing that you had to do? You got to keep in mind, this is before the internet,
Yeah.
before camera. Well, I'm talking about the masquerade ball, but even the way in the movie, that whole ball masquerade scene, the way everything went down.
Right.
I think people can cover it with NDAs and leave your cell phone at the door and
Right.
that stuff, but people still talk. And the difference is when people talk, it just becomes rumor. But now
Right.
we can sometimes put a picture with a place with a time, and oh, your eyes wide shut. You knew what was going on. You was there.
You was right there, flower on the wall. You was there. Um, and more every time we get into these cases.
It makes it make sense.
I'm just saying.
And that's on both sides of the fence, from the Epstein situation to the Diddler situation to, I mean, there's one part is like how much is becoming acceptable in the world compared to how much
Mm-hmm.
is still, even as Chris says, something is still taboo to some,
He
but
said they was at taboo. Actually,
the location, okay.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to go too deep into taboo, but
Well, y'all have a local place called Taboo in Baltimore. That's what it is.
eyes wide shut. Eyes
TBA.
wide shut. I'm trying to tell you, it's all kinds of freaky people in the world. Let's just start with that. You feel me? Um, it's just the elitist. I'll say that they have certain um benefit. I don't want to say benefits, but certain levels of luxury that they can do whatever it is that they want to do out here, and it doesn't matter if they wrong or they right. They just feel entitlement. They feel a level of entitlement, so they out here going crazy. And again, the movie Eyes Wide Shut, if you've never seen it, watch it if your mind is there. But
I
it's like
think
interesting. Just
sometimes to those people that do that at that level, because they are of the more wealthy people, I think they just get bored with quote unquote normal regular stuff, and they want
I
to
can
push
see
the
that.
boundaries.
I can see that. I can
They're
see
like, I've
that.
already done this and I already done that. What else
And
can I
I'm
do?
constantly do it. What can I do next?
Exactly. That's what I think.
I
And then,
feel.
and also, this little verb back to music a little bit. Eyes wide shut. It made me think of mystical. Watch yourself, because
Oh, shh.
and you see what situation.
And yeah, the more that I listen to that song right there, and I listen to what he is saying,
Help the bear.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy. When we was younger, it was jumping, it was a vibe, it was a bop. So you got so excited about. But then if you really sit down and analyze, and of course now I do more so now than ever because I walk and the music just plays while I'm walking. But now that I sit down and I listen to the lyrics, I'm like, yo, this dude been telling y'all he bugged out a little bit.
If you take the song lyrics, the video that is kind of loosely on Eyes Wide Shut, and think about everything, I'm like, he been in them parties. He knows what's going on. Help the bear.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them that have been in them parties though. But yeah, that's crazy that they came out the bag, because we're gonna be talking about some more of that tomorrow.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. But yeah. if you want a precursor to what we're talking about tomorrow, you can go watch that movie.
Yes, it'll give you some interesting insights into how some people can move and how some people can get down, and how, as much as worse as Jay-Z,
Yeah.
all we ask is trust.
You want to know what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow? You want a precursor, a preview, some enlightenment on what is going on? You definitely could go watch that movie, and they'll tell you everything that I'm about to talk about tomorrow, because it's some real people that's really like that and crazy. Crazy. All right, that's our last pluck from the bag. They crazy. But our last pluck for the bag, because I want to make sure we got enough time to show our love, because you know what time it is. We don't do nothing without showing the love. Boys in the Hood. I like that we ended on a classic note.
Okay.
You feel me? As far as what we pluck from the bag. Shall I go first, or shall you start? Okay. I love what I try to tell people. It might look a little different, but it's the same in every hood. If you from the hood, it just look different, but it's the same story, so to speak. You feel me? When it comes to young black men coming up in the hood and the things around them. Again, not necessarily verbatim the story, but same story. You feel me? I think that was just an opportunity to shed light on what it looks like in the hood. You feel me? Across the country.
Yeah.
And I love that they started from when they was kids to them maturing into young adulthood, trying to figure out how to be men. You feel me? I do love the idea that even though Trey, his mother and father weren't together, you feel me? The father was still in the freaking fucking picture.
Yes.
Because when it comes to representation of black folks, when it comes to the screen,
I'm sorry. I'll read the chat.
they try to act like black fathers are not in the fucking picture. I'm sorry, I was waiting to let it fly, but it just didn't come at the right time. I was working on it though.
Let me out. Don't let me out.
Listen, but I love the idea because they'll push that narrative like black fathers are not relevant in their children's lives. So that was one of them times where it's like, all right, he is dead now, nigga. You feel me? His father is around. Shut up. You feel me? I love that. But it was growing pains. Life in the hood. I'm gonna let you take the wheel.
All right. So this is that movie. It imprinted me the way I thought California was going to be, and this before I had ever lived in California.
Right.
The movie did do an awesome depiction of how it is, because to me, being poor looks extremely different to being poor on the West Coast, which also looks extremely different from, I'm assuming, Baltimore. Then I also assume certain parts of DC, which I've been to, then certain parts of where else in Virginia and Portsmouth.
Right.
It looked at, because one thing with California is, yeah, they have houses. They don't really live in apartments per se, but
Right.
it'll be the elder people that had that house that their kids there. The one thing
Right.
that overlays it with I think the movie did explain a lot, is the way they have the gang overlay, and a lot of other places don't have that as a thing as much. It became a thing like in more recent times, but it wasn't as strict as back in that time it was.
Yeah,
So
that was their thing. Right.
I didn't catch what the last word you said.
No, I said that was their thing. Right.
Yeah. So it was something that's kind of interesting in watching that. And yes, Lawrence Fishburne, the character he played, he was a father. And even with that, he did explain a lot of stuff. Remember the whole scene about the land when the people were coming, gentrification was going on, and he had to explain what
Mm-hmm.
that is. That was the thing that stood out in the movie to me, and it made more sense to me when I got older. But at the time,
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of like, "Why is he telling this? Like, who cares?" But
Right.
he explained why. People are gonna get pushed out. Where you and your grandma and your friends played in the street, y'all
Right.
won't be welcome here anymore because these other people are gonna move in. And
Right.
then, so overall, it was an excellent movie. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it did have its tragic moments. It
Yeah.
did. It explains the weird thing that, and I could say I've seen it a lot too about how a mom can have quote unquote a favorite child and have another child that's just trying, but just
Right.
unfortunately can get right. But then that child also can feel ostracized by their one parent that they live with, and then
Right.
the other kid and say, "Whoa, why your dad come pick you up?" and all these things. So
Right.
overall, just
True.
awesome movie.
Yeah, that is very true. Because it is, I don't know. I know parents hate saying that, like, but parents got their favorites. You feel? Like, I just love this one to death. I love this one to death. This one cool, but it's this one for me. I'm glad I only got one, so she could be my only favorite.
Yeah, but I can understand
Not
that.
Ricky.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm glad I only got one, so I don't gotta go make none of my kids feel that way. She just knows she my favorite because she my only one. But she my favorite. Um, but yeah, it was definitely a dope movie, especially for the time. Shout out to John Singleton. Um, may he rest peacefully.
Also, yes.
You feel me? Ice Cube got his acting debut in
Mhm.
that movie. Morris Chestnut. Unfortunately, this person that I gotta mention because I'm gonna have
Oh
to
dang, I
see
forgot
him
he
again
was
tomorrow.
related to that. Look, I was going through my life, I'm like, oh, and you said it the same time I thought about it.
I was trying to like prolong getting to his name because I'm gonna have to talk shit about him tomorrow.
Oh,
So I was trying to prolong his name, but Cuba Gooden Jr.
mm.
Um, I was trying. Not to.
I completely forgot he was in there, and I was just talking about the brothers and stuff.
Angela Bassett,
Yeah,
Nia Long, Lawrence Fishburne,
yeah,
um,
a little bit
and
everybody.
everybody else that
Hmm.
played a part in that movie. Like, big shout out to y'all, man. Big shout out to y'all. I was dreading getting to his name.
Same
Oh, and
thing.
I got
In some ways, that movie too is like a coming of age movie. You know
it.
how what's the one? And I'm gonna say this the way I want to say it. I'm sorry if I offend anybody. What's the one movie? It was the little white boys and they want to see a dead body too, and they had to walk down the train tracks. Was it like Lean on Me or something? Not Lean on Me, but what
Lost
was it?
Boys or
No, not Lost
not
Boys.
Lost Boys.
But it's always funny to me because that movie kind of had the same premise in the beginning. Hey, you want to see a dead body?
Right,
In the movies, they both start the same way. Just a group of boys, super young. They come up with this thing. It's just that where they live, they go see a dead body who's, unfortunately, probably somebody a drug
wait,
addict in the alley.
damn. Every time it come to mind, I lose it. What you call it? But oh man, all right, I'm gonna come up with it when we not even talking about it, and I hate that that's gonna happen, but it's,
But do you
it's
see the
gonna happen.
similarities between the way those both
Yeah,
movies started? And it's kind of the same thing, but it was a coming of age movie for just being a young man. But then at least they showed the black urban side of it, particularly for West Coast people, and
right,
understanding that, hey, no, fathers are here. Fathers do try to do. If they, especially if it's a father to their son, they're going to try to make sure, like, hey, no, you got to come stay with me now. You getting
right.
out of here with your mama.
Because the important messages in that is a woman can't teach a man how to be a man.
Yeah.
A man has to teach a man how to do that. You feel me? So whatever you get in the process of not being a man, and you know what I mean, it's a lot of messages within there, but a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. And so I thought that was a very good, message within the movie. Like the father needed to be there to teach him the right way, teach him about moving to the next
Rest in
level and
peace.
fucking, you feel me, teach you about, all of these things that you need to know. Don't be out here getting nobody pregnant, fool. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of messages in that movie. But anyway, yeah, great fucking movie. Love that movie. I'm gonna get to the love notes a little
Okay.
earlier this evening because I do want to have thinking time for for this final exam I'm about to take, and hopefully you'll be taking with me as well. Love notes. How do we get to calling them love notes? Well, this gentleman on the screen right now kept calling them show notes. That's not what they was called. I was just calling it love. But then he was persistent. So we came to the compromise and we called it love notes. Now he'll also tell you that I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. They were not. There's just a lot of cities and states and countries. But what you'll love to hear, oh, you little fuck, oh, excuse me, Doc, you little you just couldn't let it you just couldn't let it be. I'm getting it off my screen. Anyway, they wasn't. They was just, it was a lot of papers though. It was. But we've gone green. We don't do it like that no more. We champion for the earth at this point. And so it's time for me to get to these love notes. Chris, I'm gonna get to your comment in a minute, baby. These people right here, I gotta show them love. Shout out to anybody watching for Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Thank you, Miss Rebecca, for the love. Thank you, Chris, for the love. But these people right here, I'm about to show love to. They don't know what I look like. They just come download the podcast, show love, come back. All that good stuff. So let's get to these love notes, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. It's all love. Thank y'all for the love. Shout out to my top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Canada, Belgium, specifically Paris, specifically Brussels. Hi, honeys. I love you. Thank you so much for the love, man. The top 6 is amazing. Shout out to Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. Thank you for the love as well. Hi. Big love to Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. I do. Thank you. Hi. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Habus, I love you too. Oh, hi, I love you. And last but not least, Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, and Lithuania. Hi, darlings. Look, that love, that list is love. I like doing the list. It feels good to my soul. It get me all warm and tingly inside. Oh, I'm vet. We all warm and tingly inside. So, y'all, we are about to get to this thing we like to do at the end of the show, and at the end of tapping, called the final exam. Now, I'm always nervous because I'll be picking these weird years, and I don't know, I don't be knowing what's going on. I picked the year though. That's what make it real crazy. I picked the year. But anyway, we take this final exam at the end of every tap, and Doc gives us 5 clues. You can guess before the 5, but sometimes I gotta take it to the extreme just so I could get the answer. I welcome you to knock me off my pedestal. Remember, because you can never knock me off my throne, but my little pedestal, you can knock me off for a second. But you got a long way to go right now to knock me off that motherfucker. Sorry to tell you. I'm the champ. So let's go. Let's get to this final exam. You ready,
All right.
Doc?
Yes. So final exam, you picked the year 1989. So
Yep.
whatever you was doing in 89, I was 10. So
I was dancing. I was dancing my life away. Oh, sorry.
you may have danced to this artist, I don't know, but this is clue number 1. I usually start with the one of the year that's connected to the person. So clue number one.
Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Ah. Okay. So his third album, Knowledge is King, um, it dropped in 1989. Okay. Knowledge is King. I know that album. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. Get me. Oh, shucks. Kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? Hot rock.
Hey, salute the rock. All right, here you go. Number two. Number two.
All right. All right. Here you go. Number two, y'all. He is the host of a digital talk show called Behind the Rhyme. Wait. No. Behind the Rhyme. What? A digital talk show. Behind the Rhyme. That's too much shit on the internet. I don't know. Give me number
There's too much shit on the internet.
It is. You know how much stuff you gotta rummage through just to get to something good. Go, give me number three.
Number
If you
three.
have the answer, y'all, I say, go ahead and answer. I encourage it. But yeah, give me number
Well,
three.
you always gotta remember the people that view, they may have access to Google, so they have.
Oh yeah. I don't know if that's fair then. Because I ain't got
knock it out. You
right now.
you say it.
I don't got access to Google right now. Y'all see me. I can't just go typing shit. I gotta play it the safe way. All right, you got where we at? Number three.
Number three. Drop it in.
All right. Because I do not have, I can't just go typing up on Google like I know the answer. That's cheating. His 1987 single "How We Live" is considered a hip hop classic and was featured in the video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Dang. That's crazy because I was horrible at Grand Theft Auto. It was hard for me to keep the dude in the car. It was tragic. It was tragic.
You could become a gamer and play GTA RP, GTA roleplay.
I might gotta try that out, see how that worked for me. I just went back over the Assassin's Creed and was happy over there. But anyway, I was real happy over there. Good at Assassin's Creed. His single "How We Live" is considered a hip hop classic. It was featured in the video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I don't know.
Number four.
Yeah, because to be honest, once I'm bad at the game, I don't care what's going on there. He had a long time. Is it wait. Is it Big Daddy Kane?
No.
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 Who else got had beef with LL Cool J?
Let me know when you're ready for the last one. Hey, crowd, look, y'all got a chance now.
Yeah, because I didn't got that one all the way wrong. All right, he had a long running beef with fellow rapper LL Cool J. Who was beefing with him? Kumo D. Who else? All right, go ahead and give me the last one.
Wait. Did you give a guess?
What?
Did you give a guess?
I gave my guess the first guess, but I said Big Daddy Kane. You said no. So who's next?
So number five?
And then I just was thinking out loud, other people. Yeah, number five.
Number five.
Yeah. He was the founding member of the hip hop group. Dang, the Chargers 3. What the fuck is going on with my head right now?
I don't know. Let the crowd, you got a chance.
I know y'all might win this one tonight. Cause I can't think to save my life, and now I gotta go searching the internet to find people digital talk shows and shit. It's too much shit on the internet.
When you ready for the answer?
Treacherous 3. He had beef with LL Cool J. song. I don't know. Give me the answer. I quit.
Here's the answer.
Yeah, I quit. I said that afterwards. I should have just went with that one.
I even stopped you. I said, "Hey, was
Yeah,
you?"
I was like Cool Mo D, but I was like loud thinking, so kind of like thinking out loud. Who else had beef with LL Cool J? Cool Mo D had beef with LL Cool J. I remember that, but then I second guessed myself. So it's all good. It's all good.
I was even like, "Hey, wait, did you guess? Who did you say?"
I
Big
did.
Daddy
I
Kane.
said Big Daddy came first, but then I came back. It was like Cool Mo D, but again, I was loud thinking,
Mhm.
thinking aloud.
Well, here's the current score. I get a point because the
I
one who
didn't
sat
go
lead
with
didn't guess, and the crowd didn't hit anything.
right, and I ain't go with my gut.
And you said it. You said it. I'm like, wait, did you guess? You said no. I'm just thinking out loud.
I ain't go with my gut. Anyway, so Doc got the point tonight, but guess what? Cat is still the champion. Cause the champ is here. Our former co-host, who was once here at one point in time, he got 5. I'ma let him have that, even though I let him have it when he got it, but whatever. And then our audience is up by 2 as well. That's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. It's cute.
So I was remember we talked that if an audience member gets a certain amount of points, they get their own name on the scoreboard. Did you ever decide what you wanted that number to be?
Nah, there's so many things running through my head right now. I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see. We gonna see. I
Well,
gotta think about that one now.
well,
I
with
just
including that, what do you want the next year to be?
whoo child. Think we got hot back in the 90s for
Back to the 90s.
no, well, I hate to go to no, actually I don't hate to go to the early 2000s. That was cool. Um
Mm.
so I'm gonna go to 2008. What was going on in 2008?
2008.
Yeah.
2008 is locked in.
All right, 2008. That's our year for the next final exam. Should you decide that you would like to participate, it's fine.
So everybody should get their study on for
Yeah,
2008. Go back and refresh what albums dropped that year.
it's kind of hard to study for this exam, but you know, you just gotta think back and reflect back on stuff a lot of times,
What were
and
you What were you doing? What was your life like?
like
How
what
old
was
you were?
happening like in 2008. I know what was happening in 2008. So yeah, this should be interesting.
And
This should be real interesting.
even based on this, 1989, you was probably dancing to the Wild Wild West.
Right. Right.
I didn't put that. That would have been too much on the nose. I'm like,
I
that's too
was
much music.
dancing. My little shoulders was going off. You feel? I was dancing in
Them
1989.
big Terminator glasses.
You feel me? What was I doing in 1989? I was dancing and I was winning. Oh, sorry.
The
My bad.
Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West. I used to live downtown.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. In 1989, I was dancing. So if that's what we want to know, what was going on with me in 1989, I was a kid, so I couldn't do but so much. I had just, we had just touched ground in Baltimore City, so I was learning the laws of the land. It wasn't the Wild Wild West, it was the Wild Wild East, but we had tumbleweeds. Call them crack fiends. You feel me? Like it was different. But yeah, that's what was happening in 1989. So we locked in. 2008 is our next final exam. Do not forget to participate. Um, It's fun. Y'all should. But there's some things I gotta say. Gotta get these things off my chest. Join the conversation, drop a comment, call in a text. The number's 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. You'll be live on air. Just be mindful that everybody will hear you, not just me. Um, if you text, I'm gonna read your text message loud. So watch your mouth. And you can ask me to drop the link, and I will, as long as you're on your best behavior. And that's it. I don't want to see you little Peter Weeders and all that stuff. Keep that to yourself. I've been telling y'all, if I seen one, I seen them all. I'm not impressed by any. Okay. Want to contact us for any reason, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Know that when I play music videos, any music videos that I have played thus far on this show, I have permission to play them. Don't hit me up, talk about you want me to play this and you want me to play that. I do not take requests. And on Fire Friday, when my DJ come up in the building and he do his thing, I don't tell him what to do. He do, and we just have a great time with these fire mixes he cook up. But we don't take requests, so we can get that out the way right now. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. We do, and we got join our coffee community. Coffee.com. Ambitiously ENT. Coffee.com. Ambitiously ENT. I don't know. I got tongue tied. It happens. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. www.ambitiouslyent.com. Yeah. It'll take you to coffee. You go over there too. And the app is on there as well. And this show will be live on there too when I do the show. And if you want to just go check out an old episode, wherever you want to check it out, from YouTube, the podcast, yeah, that's happening. We got a new radio show. I'll talk about that in a minute. Hold on, let me get to the things. Big shout out to my DJ, Go DJ, because that's my DJ, Rue Casey. His full mixes are available on the radio station always. So go over there, check that out. And it's like an hour. All of them usually be over an hour. I only give y'all 30 minutes because I only got an hour show. So that would take up the whole freaking show. Can't do that. But you can hear the full mix over there on the radio station. The radio station is available on our website as well. Yeah, so that's that. But big love to my DJ. Oh, and don't forget to let us know how you feel about these mixes. We like the feedback. We like to know what people got to say. It's always interesting. So do that. Do that. I don't know why I'm putting this on the screen. Y'all know what y'all could do. You could donate on the website as well. You can cash at me, $ capital LURLUCIDITY, Lord Lucidity, to lure them in clearly. That's what it means. Geez, Louise. It's a lot to say. It's a lot to say. We worldwide. Ricky Swerve. Don't run in a straight line. Oh no. Oh, Ricky.
Ricky thought he can outrun bullets because he was a football player. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah, bullets go wherever they want to go. Top flight, catch the vibes, keep your eyes wide open, not shut. Yeah, because eyes wide shut gonna get you in some trouble. Then you're gonna be having lawsuits and cases and getting caught up in people's scandal.
Double stuffed.
Right. Yeah, you walk around with your eyes wide shut, you definitely getting double stuffed. I'm just saying. Just gotta. Hey, Big Purr, you gotta watch what you out here doing, all right? Oh man, not the double stuff. This is crazy.
Don't be a mule. Don't get double stuff.
Shh. Don't be walking around with that pink stuff. I don't care who you holding it for. Just
don't tell them put your equipment in the bathroom.
definitely don't get on a yacht.
Yes, that's good. Don't get on don't get on the yacht. Stay away from Cutie Get Junior.
Yeah, it's definitely stay away from him. He be bugging. It's a long list of things that you should not be doing. So I'm just gonna recommend come watch the show tomorrow night. We talk about the things you shouldn't be doing. And getting double stuffed is not one of the things you should be doing. I'm just gonna put that out there. Watch what you out here doing. But anyway, Doc, man, you always a pleasure, boo.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. I got some things I gotta say. You know, because I say them every night. Let me see where we at. Oh, I'm doing good tonight. I'm doing real good. Um, Mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business, except for on the Media Monday, where I'm definitely telling people's business. Sometimes on the tap in, I tell people business to look at what happened tonight. I almost told Cool G Rap business. Almost, but I got it together. And then definitely on the Wet and Wired Wednesday, we considering heavily on changing the name to Wiretap, or when we talk about that kind of stuff anyway. Um, but yeah, on a Wet and Wired Wednesday, we definitely tapping into what the Wire has to say about these cases that people got pulled up on them because they was out here deciding to be, I don't know how they was being despicable. I can't say. I wasn't there. I wasn't going to none of these parties. I don't know if they were in there with their eyes wide shut. I don't know. But you got and then listen, if you got a case, if it's a court document involved, I'm reading it and I'm telling your business. So your eyes will be wide open to that shit. Yeah, that's it. But other than that, mind your business. It's a safer way to live your life. It's easier if we all be nosy together. And I just tell everybody business. But other than that, you should mind your business. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Encourage your babies. Always to remember to tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times, man. If you're not going to encourage them, who going to encourage them? You can't just send them to the school and expect them to encourage them. They don't give a shit. So do your job. Encourage these babies to be great. No, I did not put my telescope together. I knew it was coming on the screen, Doc. Well, we gonna work on it. It's getting warmer. I told you we gonna work on it. I got things going on though. I got a studio to redo and all of that good stuff. So
I try to rush you. You just told me to be your accountability partner.
You are my accountability coach, but I ain't doing it yet. I'm gonna get to it. But if by chance they want to work for NASA, which is why the telescope is very significant in this conversation. If by chance they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. They deal with space. So all we need to know, they'll help you find the constellations. But if that's what they want to do, encourage them to be great at it. If they want to work for NASCAR, then tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, freaking commentator, or whatever the hell else they do over there in NASCAR. I don't know. They had a need for speed, and at one point in time, muscle cars was big in the industry. So that's all I need to know, and that's all we know. And I love muscle cars. But just whatever it is that they want to do, encourage them to be great at it. That's the main point. I gotta tell y'all, you should seek this advisory. You should think about, I'll just say, think about what it is that you decide to do before you do it. And one thing you should consider is staying in your lane and not jumping in the mine, because you jump in my lane, baby, honey, you do not want her. She is not nice. She's a little bitchy. Okay, a lot of bitchy. She's just all of those things that you don't want her. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly, and all that good stuff. Yes, she is, or at least her and you, Big Purr.
Hey,
Yeah,
you with her.
you want her.
Hey, you
When
with
Cat is
her.
purring, Cat is a happy, happy, happy girl. She is. So don't make the first one come out because she ain't nice. Oh my gosh. And just stay in your lane. What usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes anyway is a collision. And who needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your lane. Shorty, just stay in your lane. Um, yeah. Safe. Safe. I'm trying to keep y'all safe. All my advice is for safe boundaries. Um, don't pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle for you to fight. Sometimes you gotta be like, you know what, you got this one, because bitch, I'm gonna live to fight another day and I'm gonna win the war, whore. But you know, you can't win the war if you're defeated in the battle. So you gotta pick and choose wisely. Be like, all right, I'm gonna come back because I'm gonna live another day to fight another situation, and I'm gonna win the next time. Um, except for I don't know about J. Cole and Drake and them, but we'll see. Um, we'll see. We'll see.
J.
Uh,
Cole will sit in his lane.
gotta wave the flag. Um, yeah, but other than that, you know, worry about the war. And Mob Deep been told y'all that it was a war going on outside and that no man was safe from it. And I'm not going to do the rest. And y'all know I always want to. I'm not going to do it. But they told y'all very intelligent words from young men of that age, of that era, of that time. Very intelligent words. I believe in what they had to say. I do. So yeah, that's that. Uh, be who you are. Who you are is what makes you special. And people will always tell you what you're not doing right, what you need to do differently, how you need to do it. Only person that walks in your shoes, baby, is you. So keep walking. They couldn't walk a mile. Trust me. So just be who you are and love who you are and fuck them. They don't like you. And that's how I feel about that. Ah, Doc.
Ma'am.
I've said a mouthful.
Hey, it need to be said. People need to hear it. They need to understand. You give them words of wisdom and jewels of life to keep them safe, like you said.
Safe boundaries. That's it. Safe boundary. I'm just trying to keep everybody good. But thank you, sir, for coming
Thank you,
on here.
Thank you for having me. Always.
As usual, tomorrow we will be talking about some things because there's still some more stuff we got to get to. So I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow night. Bye, y'all. Gotta get out of here. Bye.